Is this the return of the Cold War? One of your top DC daily headlines for October 30. Day 30 of the government shutdown. Lawmakers say they are now making progress, but they still don't expect a deal can be made before next week. A Democratic bill to keep SNAP and WIC programs funded through the shutdown was shot down by Republicans who told Democrats that funding is all or nothing, even though the White House has funded military pay and the administration did have a plan promising to fund SNAP and WIC in the shutdown just last month. Next, we are 2 days away from SNAP benefit funding being withheld, and Head Start programs are now facing losing another month of funding on Saturday as well. President Trump's $40 billion bailout for Argentina and importing Argentina's beef are getting pushback from Republicans in the House and in the Senate. 14 House Republicans now side with Democrats, saying the president is prioritizing foreign governments over American farmers and ranchers. Senators still not passing a deal to reopen the government, but they have voted to reverse President Trump's tariffs on Brazil and also now on Canada. 4 Republican senators siding with Democrats to end the emergency powers President Trump used to put retaliatory tariffs on Canada. One of them, Kentucky Republican Senator Mitch McConnell, saying, quote, tariffs make both building and buying in America more expensive. Vice President Vance had told senators it would be a, quote, huge mistake to break with the White House tariff strategy. The measure does now move to the House and it needs House approval, but House lawmakers have now been on recess for nearly 6 weeks. Breaking overnight, President Trump agreeing to cut tariffs on China from the planned 157% to 47% after meeting with China's president. In exchange, China's president agreed to delay restrictions on rare earth minerals for a year, take steps to stop the flow of fentanyl, and make a major soybeans purchase. Before this week, China's imports of U.S. soybeans dropped from $13 billion last year to $0 this year. U.S. farmers, as a result, may need a $14 billion bailout to cover the losses from the U.S.-China trade war to reportedly be paid with tariff revenue. Is this the return of the Cold War? President Trump telling the War Department to start nuclear weapons testing immediately, something not done in 30 years. The U.S. nuclear arsenal, though, is not managed by the Department of War, but by the Energy Department and the National Nuclear Security Administration. And more than 1,400 workers who supervise the nuclear arsenal are now furloughed for the government shutdown. The president's announcement is in response to Russia reportedly testing a nuclear submarine.